Have you ever considered or imagined that you could be that you could be not alone to do your social media marketing for your business, for your practice, whether you're professionals, whether you have a store, an office? What would that feel like if you were to get the help and the involvement of your team or even your executive assistant? In this video, I'm going to share with you 5 tips that you have to put in place before you unleash the social media, paid traffic, organic traffic to your team. And there are 5 fundamental points. So if you don't know me yet, I'm Angélique Binet. I'm the founder of Social Media Love, and I help women entrepreneurs and speakers to not only unleash their inner rock star online, but leverage paid traffic so that they acquire new clients that are really tailored for their business. So let's start with, let's say that you decide, yes, I'm going to start training my team so that we can share social media duties and expand the reach of our business and get more clients. So there are 5 areas that you need to consider. And if at any time, so please take notes, if at any time you feel that this is something you need help with, then just throw me a DM and we'll book a call and discuss on how I could help you. So the number one, and this is the number one mistake that I see when founders or bosses or whoever's in charge of the business starts to share and delegate social media. They forget to teach or share the main thing, which is the values, the missions, and the vision of their own business. Because when you're the founder of a business, you know exactly why you do what you do, what's the ground level of it, but we need to share that with people who work with us so that whatever they're going to carry online for you and your business, it reflects those values, those missions, those visions. So number one, the homework is to really bring the team together, or if you have an executive assistant, work with him or her and figure out, what are the key values we want to make sure that it reflects on social media, that it carries on, even if it's not you, the founder, is going to be creating the content, maybe at some point. So that's number one. Make sure you share this with your team. Number 2 is you're going to teach them or bring them along the content strategy creation. So as you all know, when you are online, you need to be consistent. And this is actually maybe the enemy number 1 of all entrepreneurs. It's hard to be consistent, but we know that if we don't show up, people are going to forget about us or they're going to stop trusting us. So if you want to keep that relationship with your audience and find new members in your audience that can trust you every day, you need to build that consistency. And if you can have some help within your business, that will be such a relief for you. The content strategy is not only a content calendar, what to post on Monday, Tuesday, but it's also the curation of content. So what photos do you have? What videos do you already have? Or what testimonials from clients do you have? Or what type of Facebook Live could you do? What are the topics that your clients or your ideal clients online want to talk about? So maybe if you're an orthodontist, or if you are a paralegal, you know exactly what are the pains of your clients right now, especially if they can't reach and come to your office. What could you teach them or give them online for free that could help them solve the problem they're having currently until they can come to you and have a consultation? Or maybe you could set up virtual consultation, but what could you do right now online, content-wise, that could bring value to your audience, your current audience, and the new audience? Because stay tuned, that's just content. So content strategy, of course, you need help with this, because this is where, every day you need to have a plan, right? So for the week, what are we posting? What are we using? What are we filming? Where is it in our computers, etc.? You need to organize that. There are processes around this for the curation of your content and the creation of it. The other thing is number 3. is that, and this is as important, if not more, than the content creation, it's what we call the monitoring. It's how you're going to listen to your audience. So maybe you're on Facebook and Instagram and on LinkedIn. So you're going to have to make sure that you dedicate someone in your team or some time of your executive assistant schedule to go and answer direct messages in the stories maybe, or private messages on LinkedIn, people who comment, thank them, or ask them follow-up questions so that the conversation keeps going on your timeline. All the things that people do when they interact with their social media platforms, this is an amazing opportunity to build that trust with your audience and to connect with new customers. So this is a plan that you need to train your team on how to monitor their checklist. That's what I do with my clients. We have checklists that every day you are sure to not miss what to do when it's time to monitor. And then number 4, this is where I think the goal of social media is that you have your own estates on social media. So your Facebook page, your LinkedIn account, and maybe an Instagram account. And you're gonna, so when you produce content, it could be on your website or on your social media platforms. But then what if you take the time every day and have someone to help you in your team or your executive assistant to outreach? So that means you bring your visibility outside of your own social media platforms in others' platforms. You contribute to others' discussion, conversation. I'm going to give you examples. So maybe you could be part of some parents. If you're, let's say, I don't know what you could be. I'm always going to the, let's say you are a real estate agent. So maybe what you could do is to belong to some groups where maybe roofers are, where inspectors are, where decor people are. And then you, as your page, contribute to the conversation in areas where other people hang out together, because you know that if you're looking maybe for roofing tips, it's maybe because you moved to a house or you're going to move to another house. Like, I don't know enough about the specificity of each profession, but what I mean is like you hang out as your as a business in other platforms where you bring value, but not on your own platforms. And this, what it does is that it shows your expertise to others. It helps you to help people outside of your own estates. And then it brings some curiosity and awareness around your brand. People want to check out who you are, okay? So that's groups. It could be LinkedIn groups. It could be Facebook groups, of course. It could be anything that you could be also interacting with pages, Facebook pages that are in your location. If you're a local business, then the more you show up on others' estates with a very genuine heart, bringing values to others, then this is how you help the algorithm to build connections between their audience and your audience. Number 5, once you train your team, so to all those levels, so we said the values of your business, the content creation, the monitoring, and then the outreaching strategies. The 5th one is that you need to educate them on advertising. How do you use social media advertising, paid traffic, and how do you use organic content that they actually create in the section we call content strategy and flip it to a paid traffic that can actually bring more viewers to maybe the best post of the week. Maybe you do a Facebook Live that week and you see a lot of comments, people are asking questions. Then you say, this is like, we nailed it. People want to know about this. So we're gonna share that videos, show that video with more people than our current audience. And this is when you use the power of paid traffic, and then you bring traffic to your website, to your social media platforms. Then those people who watch those videos go to your website, you're able to retarget them with other ads. So the art of advertising on social media is another piece that you could train your executive assistant. So there are different levels. If at any time you think that this is for you and that would help you to feel relieved of the heavy weight of the consistency, because you know that's what matters for your business, don't hesitate, reach out to me. I would love to help you. And if this just light some bubbles in your head, let me know in the comments and let me know what else could I teach you on those platforms. If you really enjoyed that video, tell me in the comments, share with your friends, and most importantly, tell me what's next for your business and how can I help you, and then I'll do a tutorial about it. See you later.